In this video, you are going to learn how to solve this Math Olympiad equation. I tell you, it's just very simple but tricky. Now, look at it. Is this something you can do? Drop your method in the comments. Let me show you mine. Now, to answer this, you are going to begin this with solution. Okay? Now, what do? Let's repeat what we have. X to the power of 4 plus 4 is equal to 0. At this point, you'll be like, what will you do next? Now, let's try and add this. Let's repeat this. Let's try and add 4x squared, okay? And when you add it and subtract it, it has not changed anything because 4x squared minus 4x squared still gives you 0. So you have not changed the equation. You just did this to help you solve, okay? Let's know what you intend to add in the comments. Now, this is what I want to add, okay, to help me solve. And this is equal to 0. Did you see that? Now, what do you do again? Now, for this, just watch. For these 3 terms, we are going to form a perfect square from it, okay? Now, this is going to give us, but before then, let's rearrange. So it's going to give us x to the power of 4 plus 4x squared plus 4 minus 4x squared is equal to 0. Interesting. Now, like we said, let's form perfect square with this. To do that, we are going to now have, this is to be rewritten as x squared raised to power of 2. Just remember that if you have a raised to power m raised to power n, it is a raised to power mn. The powers will multiply. So when you multiply this, it gives you back 4. Did you see that? Then plus 4x squared. For this 4, we can rewrite it to be 2 raised to power 2. Okay, minus 4x squared is equal to 0. Now, forming a perfect square, use these ones that are this, okay, these two. We are going to use it to form a perfect square. So we're having what? X squared, then take this value, just take 1, we have 2, and it will be raised to the power of 2. Now let's see if we expand this, is it going to give us this value? Let me show you how to do that. So to expand it, we are going to have x squared plus 2, okay, is raised to power 2. Remember that for every a plus b raised to power of 2, it is a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. So this is your a, this is your b, okay? Now expand it, you are going to have a is x squared, so you have x squared raised to power of 2 plus 2 multiply, our a is x squared multiplied by our b is 2. Then plus your b is 2 squared. Did you see that? Now, if you simplify that, it gives you x raised to power 4 plus this will give us 4x squared. This will give us 2 raised to power 2 is 4. So you see that this is the same thing as this. Just remember that you can also see it from here, okay? And it's also the same as this. So we have not changed anything. So this is the perfect square of this. It's just to help us solve. Now we have minus 4x squared is equal to 0. Now what do you do again? You keep simplifying for easy solving. So to do it, we have, let's take it to this part. So from here, we are going to now have x squared plus 2 raised to power of 2 minus, we can express this as a square, okay, of both. So it's the same as 2x raised to power of 2. Remember, 2 raised to power 2 and x will be raised to power 2. It will give you back this. And this is equal to 0. So what did you observe? This has led you to what we call difference of two squares, which says for every a squared minus b squared, it is a plus b and a minus b, okay? So we're going to apply this here. To do it, we are going to now have, this is going to be a and this is our b. So we're going to have x squared plus 2, okay, then plus 2x. I hope you are with me. Then we have x squared plus 2 for a, then minus our b is 2x. Did you see that? And everything is equal to 0. Interesting. Now, when you have a, b to be equal to 0, it simply means that a is equal to 0 or b is equal to 0. Now, simplify this, you have, it means a squared plus 2x, you rearrange, okay, plus 2 is equal to 0, okay, or that x squared minus, so we have minus 2x plus 2 is equal to 0. Did you see that? So let's solve the first one. We are going to have x squared plus 2x plus 2 is equal to 0. We are using our formula method. X is equal to negative b plus or minus b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. So here our a is the coefficient of x squared, which is 1. Our b is the coefficient of x, and our c is the constant. So plug this into the formula. We are going to now have, this gives us x is equal to negative 2 plus or minus square root of our b is 2. So we have 2 squared minus 4, a is 1, and our c is 2, all divided by 2 multiplied by a is 1. Okay, so simplify, x is negative 2 plus or minus, then 2 squared is 2 times 2, giving us 4. This will give us 8 divided by 2. So we're going to have x is equal to negative 2 plus or minus. If you subtract this, it gives you negative 4 divided by 2. Now you observe that there is negative sign in the root, so it has led you to a complex solution. Now remember that this is written as x is equal to negative 2 plus or minus square root of negative 1 multiplied by 4, okay, is divided by 2. Simplifying this, we are going to now have, this gives us x is equal to negative 2 plus or minus, this will give us root negative 1 multiplied by root 4, okay. You split it, remember that for every root a multiplied by root b, it is the same as root a multiplied by root b, okay. So this is our guide. Now this is divided by 2, so we're going to have x is equal to negative 2 plus or minus, this is imaginary unit, so we replace it with I, okay. Then square root of 4 will give us 2, did you see, and that is divided by 2. So this is giving us x is equal to negative 2 plus or minus, this is 2i, so each one divide it by 2 to give us x as, this we cancel, you have negative 1 plus or minus, this will give us I. So it means that x, the first value of x will give us negative 1 plus I, okay. Now we take the second value of x, second value will be negative 1 minus I. Did you see that? Now remember, we left one equation unsolved, so let's solve it together to have x squared minus 2x plus 2, okay, is equal to 0. Now we still use our formula method. X is equal to negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac, all are divided by 2a. Now what do you do? This is going to give us, our a is 1, our b is negative 2, okay, and our c is 2. So plug into the formula. We have x is equal to negative of this negative 2. Please be careful at this point. Then plus or minus square root of, we have negative 2 squared minus 4. Our a is 1 multiplied by 2. All are divided by 2 multiplied by 1. So we have x is, this will give us positive 2 plus or minus square root of negative 2 squared is 4, and this will give us negative 8 divided by 2. So if you simplify again, it is going to give us, so this now gives us x is equal to 2 plus or minus square root of negative 4 divided by 2. And it gives us x is equal to 2 plus or minus, remember this gave us 2i, okay, then is divided by 2, and that will give us x is equal to, these two will cancel each term, Okay, it can cancel each time because 2 goes in 2 and also goes in 4. So when 2 goes in instead of 1, here is 1 plus this will give us I. Did you see that? So we are going to have it as x is equal to 1 plus I, okay? And remember, x will also be equal to 1 minus I. And also record the two values of x we have already, as x is -1 plus I, okay? And finally, we have x is equal to -1 minus I. So these are the four values of x. Just observe we have x to the power of 4. So it means you are supposed to have four values of x. But of these four values of x, you observe that they all have imaginary units and real numbers joined together. So we call such a complex solution. So we have all four are complex solution, and I hope you really learned a lot. Let's know how much in the comments, and if this helps you, share with others, subscribe for more tips, and see you in our next class. Bye bye.